Hi, Taurus. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a general reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus. This was a viewer request that I do more general readings. So let's see what our spirit guides have for you today in any area of your life, any messages spirit wants to share with me. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that was newly guided here for the first time. Spirit, I call upon you and ask you to guide us all with messages that are meant to be heard at this time. What is it that you need us to know? What is it that you want us to hear? I am listening for you now. I have rebirth and rejuvenation, or reinvention, it says. I love this card, not only because of the cleansing feeling. I like the jumping dolphins in the back, but I love these little turtles. And if you've ever watched these turtles with their birth, and they're given birth like way up on the beach, and these little turtles have to find their way, and it's like this huge distance. And it's always like a challenge for them, but somehow they always make it to the water. And then once they're in the water, they'll grow and survive and, move on with their life. But it's like such a challenge to get into that water. So this sense of healing, here's my challenge, and I'm going to just jump into that water, and I'm just going to start to, heal, rejuvenate, reinvent myself. I love that, always that feeling of I'm the same person, but I can constantly keep reinventing myself. Affirmation for healing the heart. This is a feeling of, I like even just the sage energy. Again, this cleansing energy. I have almost a feeling of the holidays coming in, that somebody holding you and telling you everything's going to be okay, that no matter what you're going through. So I just feel like you're not alone. I just feel like it's just a true, pure, cleansing energy going on around you right now. And I have a seasonal harvest. Take advantage of the work that you've done. That's how that came into me. All the hard work that you've been doing, whether it's taking care of yourself, taking care of others, acknowledge it, pat yourself on the shoulders, harvest it, harvest that energy of, what, I have been planting seeds for a long time. And I don't like the word entitled, but I'm rewarded with abundance at having a good job because I put in a good effort. I'm rewarded to increase my salary, have job security, all of those things. It's the sense of I've paid my dues, and this sense of I want to keep going and just collect the rewards because I've earned them. There's a sense of you've earned it is what I want to say. Bottom of the deck, I have follow your dreams. Okay. This is really cute. I never noticed this before. I love these cards because every time I see something different, look at the cat looking into the crystal ball, like for its partner. It's a different cat. It's like, I want my lover. I want my partner in the crystal ball. But follow your dreams. It's a sense of they're out there. It's a sense of I'm open to it. I'm going to get on this broom and, fly through that window. So I'm just going to say I'm open to it is how I want to say, the sense of opening up. I'm going to say it that way. I like opening up better, that something is ready to open up. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you have for us? What is this dream? What is in this crystal ball? I have a 9 of Cups. I have a Fool. You have a new beginning. You're starting something. I have Temperance. And I have a Page of Cups. Okay, so for some of you, it could be new feelings for somebody. But right now it came into me is a love for something that I want to do. Okay. And you can see this page, learning how to paint. So maybe it's something that you put on hold for a long time. Maybe it's something that you always wish that you had learned. Maybe it's a time in your life that you have the opportunity to learn something new or to put some effort into something that you haven't done before. But it's definitely, this feels more of, I want it for me energy. I want it for my peace of mind. I want to spend more time reading. I want to spend more time at home. I want to have more quiet time. I want to learn yoga. I want to go for more walks. I want more peace. So it's a kind of a making some kind of decision for, what do I need to do to make myself happier? And I do feel like happiness is a decision. I do feel like we have to choose where we put our energy, what we do that makes us happy, and then keep doing it as often as we can. Yes, there's going to be things that cause stress, anxiety, worry, but there's also a lot of hours in our day that we can create. They're saying create something new. So, but it's for you. Just keep that in mind. It's something that you want to do. And they're going to help you open the door to that, whether it's a learning experience or somebody who's going to mentor you, or somebody that comes in as a friend who says, hey, this is what I do. I'm in this group. I'm in this club. I have these activities, whatever it is. And you say, that sounds like fun. I'm a hermit right now. This is more of a stepping outside of your comfort zone and not isolating. And I think that a lot of us have a tendency to isolate more than we should. We are humans and we're designed to be in communities of people. So the more that we communicate with people, believe it or not, the happier we are. You know, doesn't mean that you have to be the social butterfly of the year. It just means that you do need human contact. So this is a feeling of stepping outside of my box and just to put myself in a situation where maybe I'm meeting new people. Doesn't have to be romantic people. It could be just new friends, just people to talk to, things to be engaged with, new ideas, something that you've been dreaming of, something that pulls me outside of this hermit energy. I have a 5 of Swords. Could be something that you struggle with. You could struggle with, I have a hard time stepping outside of my comfort zone. It's definitely connected to something that will make you happier. Okay, so whatever this is, and it doesn't have to be big, Spirit saying, it can be something that's just small. I started going for a walk every day with my neighbor at the same time. It gives me a chance to talk to somebody. It gives me a chance to get outside. You know, it's just those kinds of a feeling. Spirit, please share with me, what is it that you need me to know today around this energy? Let's see. I have hidden gifts. They're asking you to be open to what it is inside of you that makes you happy. Okay. You may already know that. You could have artistic talent, musical talent. You could be psychically gifted, intuitive, and you want to do more with that. And this is a sense of, I keep fighting it. You know, over the years, I always put it on the back burner, or I didn't think that I was good enough, or I didn't think that I had enough time or energy for it. So I don't care how old you are. If this is a 50, I'm 50 years old. Well, then it's time to do something about it. You know, it's time to use your hidden talents, your hidden gifts. And I think that you know what they are. We all do. You know, it's deep down inside of us. I always refer to it, if you don't know what it is, think about something that when you feel like you're in your element, what makes you the happiest? When I'm doing this with these types of people, I'm in my element. So for me, it's right now. I'm in my psychic state. I'm with all my cards. I'm in my sanctuary. I'm with you. I'm talking to spirit. I'm communicating messages. I'm in my element right now. So this is what I love to do. And this is where I find peace. So what is it that you love to do? And they're saying they want you to do more of that right now. So that is your message for today. I have stand your ground. Okay, do what's important to you. This felt more like boundaries to me, that maybe something connecting to boundaries is preventing you from pursuing or to engaging in something that you would love to be doing. You know, somebody doesn't support it. Somebody thinks it's a waste of time. Somebody says you have other priorities. Stand your ground. Do what's important to you. And I have being of service. You could be being called to do more service to others. And maybe you just know, I just feel like I'm supposed to be helping others. I know that I'm put on this earth to share. I'm put on this earth to be available somehow. So maybe that's what Spirit is asking you to do, or at least take a look at it, because there's this overall sense of it's something that you've kind of had in the back of your mind, like, this is what I would love to do if I could do it in a perfect world. Then start doing it. Nothing's holding you back. I have a Judgment. I have a 10 of Cups. I have a Knight of Pentacles. And I have a King of Pentacles. So a couple things in addition to the happiness and making some good choices and being a good judge of character and being a good judge of yourself even. There's some abundance flowing into you with hard work. And that's similar to the card I had right in the beginning, where all this effort pays off, believe it or not. Sometimes you don't feel like it is, but it is a feeling of slow and steady. You've put in your time, you get up and dress up and show up every day. So it is paying off. You might not see it, but you're ahead of the game. They're saying you are actually doing well and you're ahead of the game. So the Knight doesn't give up. It's a very slow moving energy, but it keeps pace, and it somehow at the end of the day always gets their arms around what it is that they need. So this is kind of a reward coming in, hard work pays off, something like that. I have a 2 of Wands, and I have a Fool. And I'm going to go with this Queen at the bottom of the deck as well. You have something that you're starting new that is fulfilling for you. Okay. It doesn't even have to be a romantic connection. Some of you, it could be. It's not that. It's something that you're searching for that fills a part of you that, whether you call it a hobby, an interest, a talent, something that you do that other people don't do. Maybe you love to do crafts, maybe you love to garden, maybe you love to decorate, renovate projects. You have an eye for gutting a room and putting it back together, whatever it is. But it's a sense of, this is mine. Okay, nobody else does this. This is my time, my space, and this is where I choose to put my quote unquote free time, because I enjoy it the most. Okay. And I find great happiness here. So Spirit could be pushing you in that direction, or Spirit could just be saying, I want you to do more of it. If you're already doing it, I want you to do more of it. So it all feels good. It really does. It's just a reminder to all of us that we have to make ourselves happy first. Nobody else is going to make us happy. Can I have some messages, please, Spirit? Any guidance that you have? The end of a tough cycle is finally approaching. It could be a good time for you to try something new. You came out of something hard. You want to kind of reinvent yourself somehow and try something new. The wheel will turn in your favor. Keep going. Absolutely. This Knight of Pentacles is paying off somehow. It's the investment in time, the investment in you. It's somehow paying off. Okay, so don't give up on it. Maybe you feel like you're on a treadmill that never stops, but the treadmill is working. Okay, the treadmill is providing, I should say. And then we're just going to add something to it that fills that gap or fills that void and really makes us feel even more complete. Something I love to do. You're on a journey of discovering your life purpose. That really is the reading. You may be having to, it's being revealed to you now, or something that you start really opens you up to the next level of your journey, or really opens you up to your true purpose. So that is exactly where they're trying to push you. You're on a journey of discovering your life purpose. Let's put this out into the universe. Beautiful. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. Thank you always for your kind words and your comments. I really appreciate them. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. Also, check out my other 2 channels, my Pick a Card channel and my Twin Flame Soulmate channel for some additional readings. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and we'll see you again real soon.